Guys, Ryan Raymond here, and tonight I'm going to do some PopSocket research. One of you guys asked me in one of the comments on one of my videos how I research PopSockets. So tonight I wanted to plan on doing some work looking at some PopSockets, because I was looking at my numbers, and to be honest, I should really be making some more PopSockets. So I mentioned my numbers, so let's hop in and take a look, and then we'll get into some PopSockets quick. So today I'm at 11 sales. This month 316, last 7 days 108 for 185.37. Just a quick note here, if I look at my top units sold in the last 30 days, I've got one that sold 85 PopSockets, a 15, 14, 14, 13, 12, 12, 12. So it looks like I've had I think right now I've got about 150 PopSockets live, and about 50 of them have actually made sales. So about a 30% ratio of my PopSockets have made sales. So let's jump into doing some research here. So we're at Google already. All right, I don't need to go to Google while I'm at Google. One of the things I like to do is phone cases. I start looking for phone cases, and I want to see what people are shopping for. So what I'm looking for here is, could I make a PopSocket that would match the phone case? Patterns, things that do really well for me, floral patterns, animals, animal butts, actually, like animals turned with their butt, like a chicken butt. Then some of the other things, hearts, anything with a heart paw print, a heart, cat, a heart dog, those sort of things all do well. So that's what I've found, so here we go, like right here, catitude, it's a cat butt. I don't know why, but people like to put butts on their phones. So that's kind of, if you can draw some cool animal butts, that's an option for you. Some more animals. A lot of these are mostly originally t-shirt designs, but what I see here, patterns. So I find repeating patterns, floral type patterns do well for me. In fact, here, let's just do this here for you guys. Let's just do a quick analyze. There's my sales chart. You can see kind of picking up here, showing some growth, so that's cool. Yeah, 43% of my total sales are PopSockets. And if I filter my search results here in Pretty Merch Pro, 54 of them have made sales. And when I look there, a lot of them were 1 and 2. So let's look at the thing. Let's look for, I'm just going to pick one of these here at random. Let's see. Let's do something. This is my black one. It sold 453 of those. But it got a 1-star review, so the sales have gone down. I've showed that one in quite a few videos. So that accounts for 453 of it. What's this one? Dog rescue one. So animals. Space galaxy patterns. So galaxy patterns do well. Just pick another one here. This one's made me $100. So like I said, a chicken butt. So those sort of things have done well for me. Like I just said, what sort of sells well for me. I have them in here, and I just click some random ones here. What's this one here? Floral heart. So like I said, a floral pattern and a heart. Those sort of things sort of do well for me. And when you look here back into the Google phone cases, you have floral patterns. And so let's look here, what sort of floral patterns phone case. So there's all sorts of them. And now let's hop over to Amazon. Let's actually look on Amazon and see what's kind of coming up here. Floral pop. If I leave it all space here, so floral PopSocket has 590 searches a month. All right, so there's 4,000 results. But let's look for what's consistent throughout here. There's flowers in a pattern, in a repeating pattern. So how can you get floral patterns? You can use websites. You can get your own. You can draw your own. Now, just going floral, I found you've got to kind of target a little bit more here. Cute girly flowers and floral patterns. So here, botanical, floral, garden. So hitting a few other words with it that go with flowers, maybe specific types of flowers can go well. So let's say we did lily floral PopSocket. So lilies brings it down to 239. So this is how you kind of niche down a little bit here. So we have lilies. Maybe some people have a favorite color of lilies. So we could say pink lily. All right, now we're down to 46 results in here. And the BSRs, you know, there's a sales, 179,000, 90,000. Okay, so this person had another one here that's, I noticed a couple here, pink water lily. So let's add in pink water lily. Now we're down to 10 results. And two of them have sales here, and you know, a skull one. So there you go. That's how you can kind of niche down on a PopSocket. And you can, you know, just where you find images, wherever. I mean, I could pop open. I mean, honestly, if let's say I was going to do water lily. All right, let me do something here. Let me pop open my iPad and make sure I'm sharing the screen. There we go. Let me hop over in here. Okay, so honestly, what I would do if I was going to make a water lily PopSocket, I would come here and I would probably use Over. So the Over app, and I have an Over subscription, so that's important to know. What I do is here, I come in here and I do a 485 by 485 square with a transparent background to start. All right, and let's just see what they have in here. So if I typed in water lily, did I misspelled lily here on my phone. There we go. So I corrected it. So there's a blue one. Let's see here. Mermaids. You know, you could use a bunch of these. You could make a pattern if you are familiar with that. So let's just check what else I got in here. Floral pattern. Just start there. So you can see I've got a couple that had check marks because I've put these up on some designs before. But all of these are great patterns. Just kind of looking through here and seeing what is available. These, I could do some good stuff with some of these. Black Panther jungle. You know, that's kind of niching down pretty good. What else is in here? I've seen this all-seeing eye thing a lot lately. I'm not sure what that is, but I've been seeing it in quite a few places. I'm not sure if something new is trending with that, that's causing it to pop up more. But you know what, honestly, this right here, I think, is actually going to be a winning design. So I just jumped out, and based on what I've known to sell, I'm going to take these white hearts, I'm going to put them on a black background, and save that to photos. Alright, I'm just going to come here, I'm going to grab that image, save it to my files in iCloud, or I'll just dump it on my iMac. Either way, add on the iMac. Alright, so white heart PopSocket. That I've tried that one before. If you look, white heart PopSocket. All right, so there's 649. So you guys just saw the design I created. So I got to figure out how I'm gonna narrow this down. So white heart. This is black and white. So we're gonna add black to that, and let's see how niche down we get. So we get to 585 because everyone's kind of targeting this one up here. What if I add pattern? Repeating heart pattern. All right, and none of them actually even are close to what I'm trying to describe here, and we ran out of results. So that was a good way to niche down. So that's probably going to be our title right there. That's how I'm going to make up my title. All right, so let's hop into merch. Create. You know what? Wow, I forgot to transition on you guys. I am sorry. So if you guys want to see that again here, so we did white heart, pop socket, you know, had 649 results, and then we did white heart black pop socket. I apologize for not transitioning my screen. And Restream is reporting an issue. I may not be getting chats from Facebook, it looks like. So that didn't do a whole lot. Pattern. And that went down to 112. And if I added even repeating, so white heart, black pattern, pop socket. That's almost perfect. We're not going to use pop socket in there, but I'm going to use the multi-product uploader to upload this because it does the well, it appends it in either one, but that's fine. So check iCloud Drive, there it is. All right, so I put a nice pattern there. Do just kind of my generic brand. We're going to capitalize this, white heart, black and white repeating pattern. And we're going to say this cute design is perfect for people who love patterns and white and black simple designs with hearts. So we described it. We said it was cute. And we didn't use any descriptions of the pop socket. We didn't do any of that. So that's important. And let's see what else we could say. You know what? Honestly, if I, oops, translate that back to English. And I just do a quick generate description. And I don't put a whole lot more into it in PopSockets, guys. I try and keep it really simple and straightforward, describing exactly what it is. Sometimes I don't even fill in this bullet point. Like this white heart black and white pattern might be just good enough. Now that is a very competitive topic, so what I do like to do is drop my price down to like $11.85 and just try and get it seated in the niche. Actually, we're going to do $11.75 on this one. We'll go aggressive, and I'll keep you guys updated on when this thing makes a sale. So there we go. Just got to deselect all the products that I'm not uploading. And continue. Review and submit. All right, so let's, you know, that was kind of my process for listing. Let's see what other ideas we can get out here. So we have roses, florals. So we were looking for that. So let's just look for phone case for what other words are out here. Android, everyone's looking for the phone type. So phone case. Let's see here. Basic cases. What's on top? You know, a clear one. Pink. So, you know, look at the colors that people are using. Solid colors that match popular case colors is a good way you can break in there and maybe find something if you word it well. There's a few other options you could do in here. So black tends to do well, but then you start getting into some of the blues. Still not to any like shapes, colors, things like that. The other thing, guys, if you're uploading it on a t-shirt, resize it and put it on a pop socket. Resize it on your phone, resize it on your iPad, your computer, whatever software you're using. If you're using Merch Wizard like me, it's got a quick, easy cut and paste thing. Definitely recommend putting them on there. You just never know what's going to sell. Single words have done well for me too, like just a one word, you know. I think I got one that just says selfie queen or something like that. I think I've sold it 2 or 3 times. But if you get one that does well, it can carry. If you guys wanted to do space, nasa.com. Let me see that here, nasa.gov. So let's say you guys wanted to make space pop sockets, and you don't have any images, or you bought them, or whatever. Let me find something here. So right here, galleries on the NASA website, and you go to galleries, usage and copyright. So this is important for you to read. So, but the part I'm looking at here, NASA content, images, audio, and computer files used in the rendition of 3D models generally are not copyright. You may use this material for educational or informational purposes. Now, NASA content used for commercial purposes. For more information on using NASA for commercial purposes, read the NASA advertising guidelines. Any questions regarding use of NASA content or any NASA images should be sent here. All right, so let's go to the NASA advertising. Sorry, we want the merchandising guidelines. Don't you read all of this, but the big one that I'm looking for is where it talks about the images. If they're owned by NASA, when you get in the galleries, basically, it is okay. It's public property. So let's say, I don't know, let's say we want space images from JPL. You can't use photos of people, likenesses of people, references, any of that. Let's just do nebulas. Let's search what's in here for nebulas. And I'll show you some of the things. Like I said, read that, make sure you understand it, because I'm kind of skimming over that. Let's look at Crab Nebula. Is there images? All right, there's an image of the Crab Nebula. This one is Caltech, Argyres, University of Minnesota. So you got to look at the image credit. You want to make sure it's just NASA and it's not one captured by other people. So let's get here into the images. What's this one? Image credit, NASA. So these types of images you could use on PopSockets. But like I said, I got to dig into them a little bit more here on some of it. Trying to find where it is. Yeah, so advertising. This gets into, there is no licensing or exclusivity agreement. It's all about how you're going to use NASA logos and if you're going to use insignias, on how you have to contact them. But in here, without boring everyone to death, you can get in there. But you can use images from NASA on things. You can use them, edit them, change them up. So that's a good, valuable resource. All right, so we're getting into some colors and patterns. So here's the first pattern I saw. It's an iPhone XS Max case. So it's got the rose gold pattern, marble. It's hitting all those topics that are selling really well. And it's a blue, and then check out the different patterns that other people are selling. If someone wanted to put a pop socket to match that case, would they want it to be the similar, or do you want something that's going to contrast and pop and send a message? So what I like to do is I like to look and see what's selling in phone cases and see what people would want to match that with. So color choices are important to decide there as well. All right, what else we got? So like I said, I can't see the Facebook comments, so if you are on Facebook and commenting, let me check and see if anyone's commented on there. And my phone died, so I can't check there. So more marble. All right, so now we're getting into reds. Just starting to see more colors, just kind of solid colors start happening. Now we've got flowers, so floral patterns. kind of coming up here, you know, a pop socket there with some flowers on it, maybe a sun. So the sun there, that in like a nice color print there, might go well. You know, there's more of these patterns here. Looks like they're coming up. So that's why I see that these floral type patterns do well. And try them, try different keywords, try mixing them up, start searching for it, thinking about how many other search results you want to cut out of that, like I did before. So like we did the water lily. So let's just say floral pop socket. What comes up with that? So pretty and cute are two modifiers there. So we're at over 5,000 results. If I just add pretty, cute, floral pop socket, that went down from over 5,000 results and narrowed it down to 660. So if someone types cute or pretty and you didn't put that in there, you just missed out. All right, so pretty, cute, floral pop socket. All right, it's hitting me with a bunch of initials here. Letter. So now we do letters. Now we're down to 221. So there's 26 letters in the alphabet. There isn't even 10 different varieties of this one up here. So that's kind of how I go about the research. Like, this one's really good. I just haven't taken the time to make many monograms here. Pretty cute floral letter monogram pop socket. So 214 results. That narrows it down really quick. Make sure they're all prime. Yep. So that's kind of how I go about my research and designing, guys. Once again, if this did help you, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.